I just like to give it a quick second, let people come in. Happy Wednesday. Man, sometimes you forget what the days are moving forward. Hey Miriam, how you doing? Thank you for watching. And again, if you watch this now or watch this later, if I don't give you a shout out, it's just because I didn't see you. But know that I appreciate you taking your time to watch this, and I hope it serves you well. And of course, if this serves you well, please share it, please like, please comment, so we can keep doing videos just like this for you guys. And this is such an important message that I just want to ease into it. It's nothing that you want to rush into. It's such a easy message. Today is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Miriam. I hope you do something special. I hope you really do something special. And so today, of course, this is daily motivation, 365 days of being consistent until we create mastery. Because mastery is the way to go, and mastery is the way of becoming the best version of yourself. Like a black belt, right? Now, today's message is so important that I just want to ease into it. Is your dreams, your desires, the things that you truly want, that gnaw, that's eating at you, that says, I gotta do more, be more, have more, has nothing to do with you. Now, I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive. What do you mean? It's my desires. No. If you ever read The Alchemist, one of my favorite books of all time, if you've never read it, please read it. It's for any entrepreneur or dream chaser in the planet. But it said, when you really want something, is because that desire was created in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth. So it's created in the soul of the universe. And what is the universe? The universe is the omnipotent, the Brahman, the Godhead, God, cosmos, whatever you want to call it. And what is God? If you ever read the Hebrew Bible, it says God is wholeness. That means it's one. If you ask any Jewish rabbi, he'll tell you what is the greatest understanding in the Bible. He'll tell you is God is one. It's all one. So that means wholeness. That means everything in it, life itself and everything in it is whole. It's one. So when you say your desires reside in the soul of the universe, it resides in the benefit of the whole. Not the piece of the whole, but the benefit of the entire whole. Think about when you think of Martin Luther King when he had a dream, and that greatest speech ever made in Washington, D.C. When he said he had a dream, he never realized that dream. Understand that he passed before he ever saw his dream manifested. But his grandkids, his great-grandkids, his great-great-grandkids reap the benefits of that dream. That means your dream, your desire is a ripple, has a ripple effect. That once you do it, it ripples throughout space and time. That from generations, we will look back at your life and be inspired by it. Not for your own self-gratification, but for the ripples that you send onward. I was reading Napoleon Hill's book, and a lot of people like talk about Napoleon Hill, but people don't really go in depth. I'm in depth. And he tells a story in Think and Grow Rich about he had a dream that Abraham Lincoln came to him because he looked up to Abraham Lincoln. He was inspired by his life. And Abraham came to him a dream, and this is when Napoleon was thinking of quitting. The book wasn't really selling. Things wasn't going well for him, so he was thinking of quitting. And he said Lincoln came to him in a dream and said to him, if you quit, not only will your life now become worse, but your lives then after. Hear that. Imagine somebody saying that to you. Not only will your life become worse, your life then after. Meaning if there is a heaven or a reincarnation, that every cycle of your life will be terrible. He said you will go through hell for generations and generations. Why? Because you writing this book will help create a whole entire industry. If there was no Napoleon Hill, there would be no Tony Robbins, no Jack Canfield, no Les Brown, and there would be no Eric Thomas. There would be no generations of self-developers, of people that preach those words. There's no T.D. Jakes. The industry would have died with him. And that means generations of suffering would have happened if he didn't pursue his dream. But the simple fact that he pursued his dream, not only did he make himself abundant, he made millions upon millions abundant, even just in mindset alone. That's grand. Without Napoleon Hill, there'd be no Earl Nightingale. There'd be no Bob Proctor. There'd be no people. There would be no me. And I understand that your dream has nothing to do with you. And I wish I could get this through to you in the most dynamic way, because you still think your dream is about you. That's why you have those fears. You have a fear of saying, well, Rich, I don't know if I could public speak. I don't know if I could write the book. I don't know if I could do the art. I don't know if I can do that show. I don't know if I can go after that team. All those things you're saying are because of you, and it's selfish. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's selfish because it's all about you. I know Les Brown, once we were at a seminar, he did an exercise with us. And he said, I want you to have a 2-minute conversation, and I want you to try this yourself. A 2-minute conversation with anyone without saying the word I. And you'll realize how difficult that is, because we're so focused versus when you're outward focused. Meaning, when you say, okay, what I do affects millions. What I do affects thousands. What I do affects the next generation. Even what I do affects one. It's important. But you still think it's about you. Well, Rich, I'm scared. Okay. It's not about you. It doesn't matter if you're scared or not. It's about who is going to read that book. Who is going to hear that talk? Who's going to listen to that music? Who's going to do that art? Who's going to be benefited by you? Has nothing to do with you. Nikola Tesla died broke and broken. Okay? He died broke and broken. But his AC current flows through my phone, flows through the power that's connecting to my phone, that flows through my computer, that flows through the lights in my house. Everything his dream has manifested in the most dynamic way. We use his dream every single day. So it wasn't about him. He had to get it out of there. He knew it in his heart of hearts. He knew it. I might die broke and broken, but I gotta get this thing out of me. I have to birth this dream, because this baby, this dream that's a baby, will manifest it and ripple throughout generations and generations. The reason anyone quits and stops is because they truly actually think their dream is about them. Well, man, I can't do it. Listen, if the dream is in you, you are meant to do it. You have to do it. It's the most important thing in the world. You are here for a reason. You are here to create, and you are here to share. And the people will suffer. That's why people have hard lives when they quit. That's why people suffer when they go mediocre. It's because you have denied thousands upon thousands a better life for themselves, because you were too selfish to pursue it. It's not about you. I want to tell you this, and I want you to put that on the t-shirt, write it on the blog, write and say, this is not about me. This is about those kids. This is not about me. This is about those women. This is not about me. This is about those men. These are not about me. It's about generations. So when I do these talks, I write my books, I go out of my way to inspire and motivate, because I know it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me for years. I let that all go. When I had a conversation with God, and I said, I'm going to be a vessel. What do you need me to do? And that's when I started doing this, because that's what was in me to do, because there's a reason for me to do it. Trust and believe. My wife knows this. If I could be doing something else, I would. Motivation is one of the hardest business you'll ever go, because most people don't listen. I remember Les Brown said, the reason people fail because they don't comply. You go to the seminars, you read the books, you listen to the YouTube channel, you do all these things, you don't do anything about it. That's frustrating. So if you're going to be in this business, you got to love it. And it has to be a part of you. It has to be your mission. This is my mission. Find yours. And then when you find yours, do everything except backing out of it. Because that's your mission on earth. Again, your desire resided and was made and created in the soul of the universe, which is wholeness. Meaning you are that piece that will create wholeness. You are that peace that will affect generations. Stop thinking it's about you. Stop getting down on yourself. Stop feeling bad about yourself. Stop feeling insecure about yourself and think it's not about me. It's for those others that need me to do it. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a very successful conversation. If you do anything else, realize, I don't know how long it's going to take you. It might take you a day, it might take you years, it might take you a generation, it might take you decades. But finally get to a point when you realize your dreams, your desires, those wants have nothing to do with you, but has everything to do with your mission on this planet. Love is love. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Miriam, Gilbert, who else I saw watching here? Other people, Easy E, Wilkins, everybody that took your time to watch this. I appreciate all of you. Namaste. Time to get to work.